There is this video that is circulating, which this girl came out to give the story of how she dated Segun Johnson, the musician, for 13 years and broke up with her in a voice mail or a voice record on phone. First, I will just let you guys listen little bit to what she said. Then I'm going to come back to talk about it because there's something that I noticed from what she said that I needed to talk about. So let's go and listen to the video for a while.
Let me tell you guys how my 13 years relationship ended. Yes, you heard me right, 13 years. So basically, I've been with this person for 13 years. Although there were ups and downs in the relationship, and I relocated to the UK at a point. Then we rekindled in the UK when he came. As at then, he already, became popular and became who he is right now. And, it was like, oh, we should be back together. The story will not be sweet without me being there. I was there when he had nothing and all of that. So, we continued where we stopped. Like, we continued like nothing ever happened and all that. So, yeah. And, I always come to Lagos. So this time I was in Lagos around November. And I went back to the UK in January. I continued my work. I even recently got a new job as at that January. And all of a sudden, this guy was like, come back to Nigeria and, I'm going to sponsor you and fund whatever you need. But I told him that I'm not ready to come back to Nigeria fully. I need to save more money. I don't want to, depend on anybody. And he was like, no, that I should come now. Like, he was literally pestering me to come, right now. Like, come right now. If you don't come now, then that's it. I'm just going to give you whatever I want to give you whenever you are ready. Like, I thought, okay, this man is hammering me to come back home. Probably, he's not getting younger. I'm also not getting any younger. So probably he does not want his woman to be in the UK and him is in Nigeria. And I listened to him. Like, I literally had to cut off my friends. Like, there are some that I didn't even tell I was relocating back to Lagos, Even the new job I got, I had to disappoint the company and relocated back to Lagos. All because I listened to this man here. And I came back to Lagos. He even came to pick me at the airport. Like, this was the, chain he gave to me. And we went to the house. The next day was his birthday, February 14th, Valentine's Day. And I did my little surprise, my gifts and all of that. And that was it. Then I think the second week or that same week of his birthday, he went to the UK. So apparently, when he came back from the UK, he came with money counting machine. And I was so surprised that in the UK, nobody would ever give you that because I had planned to buy him this same money counting machine for his business because he makes money whenever he goes for an event. But I just changed my gift. And I'm like, who got you this machine? Because obviously it's not a man. But he didn't, reply me. I was like, yes, somebody. I'm like, somebody who? Like, is the person a woman? I was like, yes. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I kept on asking him that, who gave you this money counting machine? But no response from him whatsoever. Then I just kept quiet. But in my head, I was like, my answer would be on his phone. Fortunately for me, I was able to get into his phone. Lo and behold, a girl actually got him that money counting machine. A girl he met up with after his birthday that he went to the UK. Mind you, I was already in Lagos, in his house. And he left me in his house to go to the UK to meet up with another person. He has been with this babe since last year. I did not even know because there was a time we were together in December because I was in Nigeria in November. I came to upgrade my skills. I make hair in store and I also sell wigs, right? And we planned this whole thing together. I even paid some influencers for me. Do you understand? I went back to the UK in January. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Somebody called and I was like, who is this person calling by this time? I was like, oh, is sure is a client. The person is a client and she's probably not in Nigeria. That was why she thought she could call by this time. I was like, okay, cool. But it was the same lady that got him this money counting machine from London on his last trip. Whereas I was in his house in Nigeria. I was not going to say anything about it, but one day we were just having a conversation. I just chip it and I was like, since you have a new catch, I was like, oh, new catch, like she catfish. Then I proceeded that, you left me in Lagos in your house. We went to go and meet up with another woman in London. Now, wow, Esha Malo, protection. For 1 hour, like he was thinking of what to say. After an hour, I just replied with laughing emojis. We're going to attach the chat here and he said, okay, today Shama look protection. I didn't say anything. The messages were coming in on my phone. I was saying it. I didn't say anything. Now said, now is the time. Like, now is the time that what? So I saw the message. I didn't reply. He called me. I didn't pick the call. Then he was like, let's see, let's talk. Let's see, let's talk. So eventually I said, yes, I'm ready to, let's see and talk. And I was like, okay, he has couple of things to do. When he's done, he would come around. Then later on, I think the next day, he was like, oh, he can't make it anymore. And he sent a breakup voice note. He literally broke up our 13 years relationship through voice notes. After asking me to come back to Nigeria, like, I really do not even know what his plan was. Like, what did you have in plan for me in the first place? For you to, like, tell me to abandon what I was doing in the UK and relocate back to Nigeria. I really even do not understand what his plan was because I left my life like I was.
Okay, you've listened to a little bit of it. You can find this story all over the social media to watch the full story. I just let you listen to a little bit of it. This girl said she started dating this Segun Johnson from Nigeria when he was not a musician yet. He was not a celebrity. And like they were off and on. So she said just as she was dating him, they broke up and she went to London. And in the process, Segun Johnson now came to limelight. It's possible he started, but he was not famous when they were together. So when he now came to limelight, he went to London to go and perform and look for this girl and they make up. Okay. After they got together, she said, Segun Johnson now said, you have to be part of my history. Without you, I will have no story. And told the girl she has to move back to Nigeria so that maybe they will marry. And this girl said, you heard what she said. And she, put some money together. She came back to Nigeria. Just as she got to Nigeria, she now discovered that this guy has a girlfriend in London. And when she tried to ask, that is when this guy broke up with her. Now, first and foremost, I'm going to talk about the girl. A guy that you were with, that 13 years you are talking about, it's not like you guys were dating for full 13 years. It's like you were off and on. You break, you come together. You break to come together. In a relationship where you are breaking up, coming together, breaking up, there's something that it's a red flag there. There's something that you have to watch out for there. Because sometimes when you are dating guys, when you are breaking and coming back, the guy is breaking up with you and coming back. Maybe he breaks up with you and goes to another woman. What he was looking for there didn't work. He will come back. Just off and on. And it's also possible that just as he came to limelight, he started coming to London. He needed somebody to, be to attach himself to, not say for money or something, but just as he's in London. And just in the space of time, he found somebody. You, this girl that is narrating this story, you are not for him. He doesn't want you. But the reason why he will ask you to leave everything behind in London and come to Nigeria, that I cannot lay my fingers on it. But the mistake, one of the mistakes that you made was that when he now asks you to move back to Nigeria, I knew what first got into your head is that he's now famous because he's now a musician and he's in the limelight. That got into your head that you didn't think of what has been going on in your relationship that you counted together that is this 15 years. You didn't think about it. Now, before you pack your bags and baggages to come back to Nigeria, you didn't ask him to do any form of commitment. Because in your story, I never heard where you said he met your family, you met his family. There's nothing about both of you, your family involved in this relationship. So before this guy asking you to move back to Nigeria, did he commit to say he has a relationship with your family? Did he engage? Is there any formality as regards marriage? Because to leave another country outside Nigeria to come back to say you are coming to meet a guy, there must be a form of serious commitment that he has made, assured you, that made you to take that decision. Otherwise, I don't see any reason why you should take that decision. Knowing fully well that when you have any relationship with some certain class of people, or some class of people with their kind of job they have, you have to be very extra careful. You have to open your eyes. And one of those type of people is, there are musicians, footballers, those kind of people. When you are dating them, you have to really open your eyes wide. Actors, there are some kinds of people, that the kind of celebrities with their jobs, that when you are dating them, you will be extra careful. But you did not think about all of this. He's also young, like just you, but you didn't ask too much questions, and you didn't let him commit before you packed your bag and baggages and came to Nigeria. That was a very big mistake on your part. Yes. You will be lucky if you have a staying permit in London that you can go back and pick up your pieces together. Otherwise, you should have been stranded in Nigeria. So, why will you be in a relationship for 13 years? I know it's not straight 13 years, off and on, and there is no form of commitment. It's not like you have a child for him. He never engaged you. He didn't have anything to do with your family. So why did you believe in that guy? And he's a young guy who is just experiencing life. He's just falling into fame. Just getting to know life. And you just lose guard. Pack your load and came to Nigeria. If you have resident permit in London that you can go back to, then I'm happy for you. At least, if it's not possible for you to live in Nigeria, you can go back to England and pick your pieces together. And for you, this Segun Johnson, why did you allow this girl come to Nigeria when you knew you were not interested? Why? That is a devilish act. You already started seeing a girl from her story before you asked this girl to come to Nigeria. We want to hear your own side of the story. Is there anything that this girl has done wrong that you are punishing her for, which we don't know? Because I don't know the reason why you already seeing somebody else. You have it in mind that she's not going to be somebody for you, and you ask her to move to Nigeria. That is evil, man. It's evil. But in all, ladies, this is a lesson. Dating a guy off and on for 13 years is a big red flag. Not committing is another big red flag. Leaving your lucrative place, job, career without commitment is a big red flag. So you made a very big mistake, and I hope you will learn. And I hope it's not going to cost you much. And I hope you have something to fall back to. Yes. And if I were you, because I see that you are young, stop with this, your story part 1, part 2, part 3, and stop fielding the social media, you're not going to get anything from it. Rather, it's a scandal for you as a lady. Forget it. Don't beg him. If he's coming back, don't take him back. Just concentrate, work on yourself, build yourself. If you are going back to London, go back. If you are not going back, stay in Nigeria and make sure you make good use of your time. Focus on yourself, build yourself, empower yourself, and I think you'll get the best. So I wish you good luck, and I hope lots of ladies will learn from this. And I will see you in my next one.